An unfortunate update on Cody Rhodes after he was hospitalized. Real reasons why Cody Rhodes was written off WWE TV. Drew McIntyre called out for a major mistake. Massive congratulations to Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. Charlotte Flair is on her way. An important update on Seth Rollins' real-life relationship with Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns. An update on WWE's plans for Christmas-related shows. Real reason why Triple H assaulted Kevin Owens. Let's dive right in. Real reasons why Cody Rhodes was written off WWE TV. Cody Rhodes defended his undisputed WWE Championship against Kevin Owens last night at Saturday night's main event. The special event occurred at Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum on Long Island, New York. Rhodes came to the ring with the Winged Eagle title last night. The American Nightmare retained the championship after hitting a crossroads on top of a steel chair. After the match, Owens attacked Rhodes and hit the champion with a package piledriver, sending him out of the arena in an ambulance. Here are 4 reasons why Cody Rhodes was written off WWE TV by Kevin Owens. Number 1. Undisputed WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes may have requested time off. Cody Rhodes has been the workhorse of the company since becoming undisputed WWE Champion. The 39-year-old captured the title by defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 and has been champion for 251 days so far. The former AEW star may have requested some time off for the holidays and could be planning on making his return next month. Kevin Owens hit Randy Orton with a piledriver on the November 8th edition of SmackDown, and the Viper has not returned to television since. Rhodes may take a few weeks off and return next month to get revenge on Owens. Number 2. The company may have other plans for Owens. Triple H confronted Kevin Owens after he attacked Cody Rhodes following Saturday night's main event last night. The Game and Owens shoved each other in a heated exchange on the entrance ramp. WWE could be planning on having Triple H return to the ring for one final match or get involved in the storyline as an on-screen character. The King of Kings has a history with Owens, as he helped the veteran become Universal Champion in 2016. The Chief Content Officer may be disgusted with Kevin Owens, and the 2 stars could enter into a rivalry, leading to a match at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Number 3. Randy Orton may be returning to WWE SmackDown soon. Randy Orton has not been seen since he was brutally attacked by Kevin Owens last month on SmackDown. The Legend Killer could be ready to return to action soon, and the company decided to write Cody Rhodes off WWE television, so fans could focus on the rivalry between Owens and Orton for the time being. The Viper could return to SmackDown in the weeks ahead and target the former NXT champion. Owens and Orton could then headline the next Saturday night's main event on January 25th, 2025. Number 4. Cody Rhodes could return with a new attitude. Kevin Owens' attack on Cody Rhodes following Saturday night's main event will likely cause the undisputed WWE champion to miss some time. Rhodes was stretchered out of the arena following the show as a somber crowd watched on. Rhodes may return in the next few weeks with a new attitude. The veteran could return to SmackDown obsessed with getting revenge on Owens. Randy Orton has the same goal, which might lead to a conflict between the 2 stars. Owens could suggest that the only way he would get into the ring with either star would be if Rhodes put the title on the line in a triple threat match. There are no disqualifications in a triple threat, and the Canadian star could win the title without ever pinning the American Nightmare. Drew McIntyre called out for a major mistake. Drew McIntyre made headlines around the world with his massive victory against Sami Zayn at Saturday night's main event. Since his return, the former WWE champion has had a completely different mindset, on a path to take everyone down who got involved with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline business. However, in a recent appearance on the Busted Open holiday party, the Scottish Warrior made a heartbreaking comment. The latter was furious at the fact that he was never getting what he deserved and stated that he would be forgotten by the fans sometime soon in the future. In a recent edition of the Busted Open podcast, WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry addressed McIntyre's comments and called him out for being wrong. The legend stated that nobody was forgotten ever in the wrestling industry. While moving on to the newer generation was necessary, every star and fan would remember him for his immense work. Drew was wrong, though, about one thing, about being forgotten. The fans of pro wrestling don't forget you, and the people in the company, they may move on because that's the nature of the business. But there'll be somebody else on these mics, and they will make references to us. We won't be forgotten, and even the fans will be like the older fans. They'll make references, we not dying. That's not how it works, Mark Henry said. Following his massive win at Saturday night's main event, Drew McIntyre noted that he had 4 targets more ahead of him after taking out Sami Zayn. The Scottish Warrior attacked Jimmy Uso on SmackDown recently, clearing that the former tag team champion was his next target. While Drew McIntyre has been on a whole new level since his return, it would be interesting to see who the other 3 stars are who are on his radar. Massive congratulations to Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. Congratulations are in order, as WWE superstar Chelsea Green and her husband, Matt Cardona, have recently achieved a massive feat. The hot mess made history at Saturday night's main event. On the latest episode of SmackDown, Chelsea Green defeated Bayley in the Women's United States Championship tournament to qualify for the finals. She faced Michin at Saturday night's main event for the title. Both stars put on an incredible display inside the squared circle. However, the match ultimately ended in the hot mess's favor, and she made history by becoming the first ever Women's US Champion. Following her massive win, Chelsea Green took to X to highlight that she and her husband, Matt Cardona, have become the first couple in WWE history to win the United States Championship. In her post's caption, the hot mess sent a heartwarming message stating that no one can take away this accomplishment from them. "Can't take this away from us," she wrote. Matt Cardona was signed with World Wrestling Entertainment from 2006 to 2020. During this time, he performed under the ring name Zack Ryder and made a huge name for himself after winning several titles, including the United States Championship. We congratulate Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona for becoming the first couple to win the WWE United States Championship. Charlotte Flair is on her way. Charlotte Flair has been absent from WWE for a long time, but now it appears that she is hinting at a return finally taking place. She sent a message on social media. Flair was injured during a match against Asuka last year in December, and since then has been absent from the ring. For more than a year, she's had to deal with the recovery process from her serious injury. She tore her MCL, ACL, and meniscus, leading to a long recovery process. It has appeared recently that the star is getting ready for a return to the ring, but it's not happened yet. Now, earlier today, she posted a picture of herself in front of a plane, saying she was in first class up in the sky. Naomi was quick to reply to her, asking her to come pick her up. Charlotte Flair replied that she was on the way. "Sis, I'm on the way," Flair wrote. This entire exchange is taking place only a day before WWE Raw. With there being a lot of speculation about her return, fans took the hint to mean that she was getting ready for a return. It does not seem likely that Flair will return this year, but should the star finally return, it will be a huge moment for everyone concerned. Eric Bischoff talked about Charlotte Flair's possible return and said that there were two good options. The first was for her to return on Netflix, which would be a big return too. The other would be for her to return at the Royal Rumble, which would be sure to get a monster pop. Bischoff said that he would save the return for the Rumble. Two great options, right? One option, returning her on Netflix services the client, which is always an important part of your business. The other services the audience because she would get a monster pop at Royal Rumble because of the nature of the event. She's going to be getting a monster pop either way. But God, what would I do? I'd save it for the Rumble. If I had the option, if I got a vote, I'd vote for the Rumble, he said. For now, fans will have to wait and see what happens. An important update on Seth Rollins' real-life relationship with Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns. A new scoop has emerged on Seth Rollins' relationship with Jon Moxley and Roman Reigns. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful recently made a comment on X that's taken the wrestling community by storm. It's been over 5 years since Jon Moxley left WWE and joined AEW. He has been the MVP of the organization since then and is one of Tony Khan's most trusted stars. On the other hand, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have drifted apart in WWE over the years. The two stars have nothing but hatred for each other. The trio's relationship in real life is still blossoming, though. During last night's Space on X, Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp said the following about the same. Seth is really loyal to Mox and Reigns. They are legitimately always close. Back in 2019, the Visionary made a comment about AEW's Jon Moxley, which left a bad taste in many fans' mouths. Here's what he said during a media call held to promote SummerSlam 2019. "I was surprised by it for sure. I knew Ambrose needed some time away from WWE, but the thing is, he just loves wrestling. He loves the industry. He just wanted some freedom and do his own thing, and that happens, you know? And that happens for everyone, and I understand his position and why he wanted to go over there, and that's on him. But now he's competition. Now he's the one trying to take dinner off my table, so good on him. But we're going to do our best to continue to be the best here at WWE, and those guys want to step up to the big leagues to give it a shot, then by all means, but we're going to knock them dead just like we do everybody else." Many fans breathed a sigh of relief after listening to SRS's comments about Seth Rollins' relationship with Moxley and Reigns. It would be interesting to hear what Rollins has to say in response to Sapp's statement. An update on WWE's plans for Christmas-related shows. One of the major positives of WWE's current era under Triple H's leadership has been the more relaxed schedule for wrestlers. This meant some of the shows were taped in advance, but the trade-off was that stars get to spend some time with their families during the break. The upcoming episode of NXT on December 17th will be live from the Lowell Memorial Auditorium in Massachusetts. However, this won't be the final taping of the year for the brand. According to a recent report from Fightful Select, the last taping of the year for NXT will take place on December 19th at the WWE Performance Center. The report indicates that WWE will tape both the Christmas Eve episode and the New Year's edition on the same day. This will allow the talent to spend the festive period with their families. These shows will serve as the build-up to NXT's next premium live event, New Year's Eve. The latest episode of SmackDown took place in Hartford, Connecticut. After the show, taping took place for the next week's episode. On the taped episode, Bianca Belair and Naomi successfully defended the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship by defeating Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Drew McIntyre also made an appearance confronting the New Bloodline. However, Jimmy Uso attacked McIntyre from behind with a crutch to get revenge for being assaulted by the Scottish Warrior on the previous week's show. Later, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga competed in a six-man tag team match where they defeated the trio of LA Knight, Andrade, and Apollo Crews to further assert their dominance. Carmelo Hayes was also in action, interrupting Braun Strowman's appearance on the Grayson Waller effect. In a rematch from the earlier show, Hayes shocked the audience by pulling off an upset victory over the Monster Among Men. According to fans in attendance, a Kevin Owens car promo was also played during the taping. This segment eventually led to a brawl between Owens and Cody Rhodes, hinting that their feud will continue beyond Saturday night's main event. From the spoilers, the episode promises to be an entertaining show, perfect for the fans to enjoy during the festive season, even as the stars get a well-deserved break. Real reason why Triple H assaulted Kevin Owens. The altercation between Kevin Owens and Triple H after Saturday night's main event may have overshadowed the entire show. It came about after the prizefighter had assaulted Cody Rhodes following their undisputed WWE Championship match. KO hit him with a package piledriver, causing multiple injuries to the American Nightmare. He was confronted by WWE's CCO at the entrance. The game even pushed Kevin Owens. It has left fans excited about what's next. Some have even speculated that the 14-time world champion could return to the ring for a match against Owens. However, Sportskeeda Wrestling's Dr. Chris Featherstone has shot that down. He reported that there aren't any plans for Triple H to wrestle, while also stating that the post-show angle was only done to elevate KO as a heel as his feud with Cody Rhodes continues. I was informed that Triple H's physical involvement following Kevin Owens' post-match attack on Cody Rhodes at SNME is only to elevate Owens as a heel, and the Cody Owens feud is slated to continue. A Triple H in-ring return is not in the plans at this time, reported Dr. Chris Featherstone. Triple H not returning to the ring shouldn't come as a massive surprise, given the circumstances surrounding his retirement. It remains to be seen if he gets more involved in this storyline between Owens and Rhodes, though. An unfortunate update on Cody Rhodes after he was hospitalized. WWE has released a statement about the condition of Cody Rhodes after he was hospitalized following the end of Saturday night's main event. The American Nightmare was attacked by Kevin Owens after the show went off the air. The prizefighter hit Rhodes with a package piledriver, forcing the undisputed WWE champion to leave the Nassau Coliseum in a stretcher. KO went on to steal the Winged Eagle belt that Cody had carried heading into their match. According to WWE's latest update on the situation, he was kept overnight at the hospital. Cody Rhodes suffered cervical swelling and is officially diagnosed with axial compression of the cervical spine. He also has a cervical strain with spasm. This is concerning news. Breaking. Earlier today, it was confirmed that Cody Rhodes suffered cervical swelling and was kept overnight at a local hospital for observation. While x-rays were negative for a fracture, Rhodes has been officially diagnosed with axial compression of the cervical spine, as well as a cervical strain with spasm. It isn't known what the future holds for Cody Rhodes at this moment. Considering Randy Orton has been out for over a month after suffering a piledriver himself, the American Nightmare might miss out quite a while. A rematch against Kevin Owens is expected for whenever he is back, potentially for Royal Rumble 2025.